Good morning. Hello, everyone. Hello, Masters. Hello, how are you? Hello, welcome. I'm still a little sick, so my voice probably sounds like horrible today. Hopefully, hopefully it's still fine though. Oh my gosh, I am not getting rigged. That's wonderful start. I'm fine. How are you? I am doing better, I would say now than a week ago. I a bit extremely sick, so I hope I don't lose my voice. This is the first day I'm talking, so yeah, you make me more confused. How did I confuse you already? I just started. Oof, it's gonna be a long day, isn't it? Oh my god, my face is okay. You see nothing. Hold on. You see nothing. What happened to my face? Uh, it should be fine. Why is my face like this? No, my face, my beautiful face. What happened to it? Oh my god, this is terrible. Sometimes my face just stops being here. It's just like, I've decided to not be here. It's wonderful. It happens sometimes. It's not perfect. The rigging isn't like that. It sometimes just stops because I move my head too quickly, so it stops seeing me. So interesting. I see all good. I'm glad. I've been a little worried about like the internet connection because it's been storming like hell whole week, and I've been like, oh, this is not a good start. Not a good start. So I do apologize beforehand if the internet connection does die. I will just get back online. Hold on for a second, and I will tell you guys to refresh once I'm back. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I hope it goes well because I've been waiting for a week to be not sick so I can stream. It's been a week. Uh, I'm actually first. Yes, you are. Oh no, not again. God damn it. I don't know why it's happening. I thought I checked it before I started. I was like, I need to check real quick that I don't have the spams on again. Oh well. T- Oh well. That's wonderful. Great. I'm always happy to see Streamlabs. Wonderful to see that you made it here as well. um, Sorry. I still, I was 30. I was 30 seconds. I don't even know. For some reason, I doubt it even has a reason. In full fairness, I doubt it has a reason. Please kill it. I thought I did. I thought I did. I thought I did. I'm sorry. Streamlabs is just trigger happy for me. You know, Streamlabs was like, "You have been sad all week because you haven't been able to stream." It's trying to clap everyone's ass. Oh gosh, this is a good start. I'm already coughing my lungs out. This is gonna be an extremely good stream. I do have tea with me next to me, so I might be drinking a lot of tea this stream, just so I can like refer not to cough my lungs out the second I start. But I apparently didn't work. It's been a week since I talked at all, so this will be interesting how long I have a voice. Sad you, sad me. That is true. Very sad me. It is incredible. Incredible news. But are we ready to jump into the playing screen and start doing some building stuff? Ooh, some building. I thought we could start at least today. I don't know how long we can go on, or if we get this building done today, because this is a massive building we're doing today. But yeah, that's what you get for confusing me and others modding all world and fucking wind up. Yeah, true though, but at the same time, you know, Streamlabs just wants to make me happy. You know, I've been sad all week, so I'm glad to see Streamlabs is still on my corner. You know. yeah, let's jump. Hold on, I just forgot to get you guys here. Oops. I was explaining with myself, but then I realized that you guys aren't here yet. You made him his mother. True. I did make Streamlabs. Definitely that. No lie. Definitely no lie there. Yes. I definitely know how to make stuff and things. Yep. Yep. Very accurate. Very accurate. Yes. 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 Very very true. Very true. Very true. Sorry. I'm sorry. You guys might have to listen to me. Just cool skin. Thank you. I know. I love this skin so much. I made similar skin for Java Edition. I have thought about maybe downloading a Java at some point. I haven't played Java in like 2 years, 3 years, so we could possibly do that. What the duck are you on Bedrock? I am. I'm playing on console. Ooh. Can you hear this? Yeah, I'm playing on console. I like controller more than I like keyboard. I feel like keyboard is like there's too many buttons. I don't like the amount of buttons keyboards have. But I was told that I could possibly get a controller connected to that PC. So it might happen soon. It might happen soon, okay? Might happen. No promises, but might happen. You can block the controller in PC. See? Yeah, I was told that. I told you. Now I've been told twice. Because I was talking to my friend and I was like, I don't want to play like Java Edition. Because like my friend plays Java. But I was like, I don't want to play Java because I can't use a controller and I like controllers. And I just don't want to play like without controller. I don't like the buttons. Buttons on a keyboard make me want to cry. Okay, I don't like them. There's too many. There's letters and everything. It's too much. Way too many buttons. I don't like it. You got no face. I got no face. True. I do hide my face. That is true. Very true. I do have a long hair, as you can see. I like the long hair in the design. I have designed like a Java Edition character for myself, and I played Java Edition like way back before Bedrock was a thing. Like way back when Bedrock wasn't a thing yet. I used to play Java, but I didn't like it because I get controllers are just better. I'm sorry, everyone who loves keyboards. You are weird. I don't know why. You are weird if you like keyboards. There's so many buttons. What is wrong with you? Technically, yes. Uh, no, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure Bedrock was later. Was it called Bedrock originally? I don't. No, 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 no. It Java Beta was first. I'm pretty sure. Game first, I think. Mm, no, no. I'm pretty sure Java Edition Beta was first. Or was it called Java? That I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what was the original name of Minecraft when it first came. It's been a while. Oh no, that is a long ass text. I love how Streamlabs is like, yeah, I know this bitch can't read. Are you trying to make me sad? I love how Streamlabs is just like, he can't read, right? He can't read. What are you doing? He ain't reading. So yeah, I'm not sure. But anyways, as I was saying, either way, might happen soon. Because I know there's been a few people who've been asking like if we can play together. Different what are they called? The Hive servers and stuff like that. Because Hive is no longer available in other. Streamlabs, you're my best friend now. Streamlabs, my bestie. I can't read, I agree. But this is a little too much, I would say. Little too much. I agree I can't read, but this is maybe a little bit too much, okay? We gotta have a conversation about how long we can make those texts. You might have to do it in like 3 different sections, the message, because it is very long, and Streamlabs claps everyone with long text. Please, I won't, because Streamlabs knows I can't read, so like it's on my side on this. Why read when you can just not read? That is that. I've noticed the Streamlabs is on my corner. I feel so much better. I was a little sad because I haven't been able to stream in a couple of like days. But now Streamlabs has made me so happy. I am happy I'm back again. Kill, 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 kill. No. I might not. This is too funny for me. It's too funny. I shouldn't laugh because the laughing hurts my lungs so bad. But at the same time, I kinda do wanna laugh. I can't laugh because like my lungs hurt really badly when I'm laughing. But at the same time, Streamlabs clapping everyone is incredibly funny to me. I don't know why. It's just I'm pretty sure I like having this restraints. Great. I will try not to laugh challenge today due to the fact that it hurts to laugh. I must prefer not to laugh. I will bring you to laugh. No. No, laughing hurts. I'm genuinely like for a couple. What, dude? What are you doing? Have you lost your mind already? We just started, and you have lost your mind already. I mean, I feel like I did my job good then. I think I did a good job then, since everyone has lost their marbles already. So I'm doing good. I feel like I did good job. I can pack up everything and we can leave. Thank you everyone. That was the shortest stream ever. Thank you. Bye now. Huh. We can leave. Everyone has lost their marbles already. Do it. No. Just because people wanted, I feel like then I should not. Just to be an asshole. Just for the shits and giggles, of being asshole. That sounds fun. I do not know why I want to be an asshole, but at the same time, is it new? Not really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We fill it up and then we do the same circle that way. And also we might just like make the circle bigger again. If we need more space surrounding the house, we might make it. We might make this platform bigger if we need to. Was that what? Was that who? Was that where? Was that what are we? Was that who? Where? Why? What happened? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we do one more. Was that who? Was that what now? Was that where? Was that why? Was that who? Also, I just realized I made this platform way too high. I just realized that this platform is, a little bit too high. Actually crying inside. No, don't cry. Crying doesn't sound fun time. Crying sounds painful. Doesn't sound fun. Crying sounds painful. I'm gonna be honest. Crying hurts more than laughing. I've noticed when you're sick and you're like, I can't laugh, but then crying hurts more. So it's like you have to be like the middle ground. Hunger. Oh no. No. That's not a good idea. I've noticed. I tried it. I tried it last week. I tried to cry whenever I felt like I was like on a burst of like laughing. I was like, I should cry more likely because it hurts less. Fuck it, that hurts more. If someone tells you when you're sick that crying hurts less than laughing, they are lying. They are liars. Why? Because laughing hurts bad, but crying hurts more. So it's like you have to try not to laugh, but at the same time, you can't really cry because that hurts too. It's so unfair. It's so incredibly unfair. I don't know why, but it's so unfair. Also, I'm trying to figure out the color palette we want to go with. I kind of want to steer to the same direction as the other ones we have. These three buildings. Now I'm crying deep worries of my life, and that's because of you. Oof. Oof. That hurts. I have made people cry. Okay, that does sound kind of funny, to be fair. I'm sorry, but it does sound kind of funny that I made people cry. It's not often you can say you made someone cry today. Especially when you're trying to entertain them and you're like, I made this person cry when I was trying to give them entertainment. Hmm. Does that say something about me, or does it say something about my entertaining skills? That is yet to be discovered. It's like, here's an entertainment, but at the same time, cry, bitch, cry. That sounds fun though. I'm gonna be honest, that does sound. Now that I have processed this idea, it does sound better. It's both and even more. Oof. Okay, that does sound. Now that I have processed this, I feel like it's a good thing. Now I feel like I did good. That I made people cry. I'm not entirely sure if I should be proud of it or not. Devil can't even buy. True. It is true. My soul is very dark. It is very evil as well. There's a reason why I have the most evil looking mushrooms on my head. Have you seen my mushrooms? You guys, they do should be you guys, but I feel like it's like representation of myself. Hold on. They are like the spawn of evilness. They're like the spawn of evil. Have you seen that face? That is the spawn of evil. The spawn of evil. There's a reason for it, you know. I did. That's good. On your head is me. True. That is true. The idea was mainly that you guys are tiny mushrooms who are the most evil things in the world that are now just hanging around me and can't leave me alone. So, that's how it goes. I'm gonna kill you. True. Me too. So, that's more of us. Get in the line. That's because I'm up here. True. But at the same time, at least you're not hanging on to the clothing. So it could be like worse. It could be much worse. Kill it, kill what, kill what, kill who? Kill where? Kill what? What are we killing? The mushroom? Or me? I mean, fair enough, fair enough. Ah, that hurts. No laughing. No laughing allowed. Laughing is now denied. See? Even Streamlabs agrees. No laughing allowed. Must not laugh. Must not laugh. Too evil. Too evil. I have been too evil. I've been punished by not laughing. No laughing allowed punishment. Why? Because I've been too evil. That's what they say. But at the same time, it is me, so it does make sense why I'm evil. So, after all, I can shapeshift into a bear, so, I feel like it should be just obvious. You know what I'm trying. What are you trying? Trying what now? Make you cry? You're trying to make me cry while giving me the best gift, which is Streamlabs clapping your ass. I don't know how that makes any sense. But sure, dude. Because you laugh. True, that is true. I do need to stop laughing. It does hurt quite a bit. To hurt you. Why would you want to hurt? Why would you want the hurt? The hurt hurts. You know? Not hurting doesn't hurt, which sounds much nicer to me. Not hurting does sound much better. You heard me already, but it could be worse. It could be bigger hurts. So I feel like I'm winning this argument. Thank you. What do we like about the color palettes? What do we hate about it? I feel like it's too similar to everything else that I have going on. But then again, there isn't that many dark colors we can use. I want to keep it very dark. It's good? Thank you. Okay, we'll go with this one. Let's go with this. I think it's fine. It's just, I'm a little scared that it's too similar to what we have already. Maybe it's not. Nah. Gildashroom. I'm dead. I'm dead, bro. If you heard that, then I'm dead. I'm dead now. I just died. I just died. You're welcome. Don't die. Well, you have to make a decision. Do we want death or do we not want death? You can't have it both ways. No, wait, exactly. We can't have it both ways. You gotta decide if you want the death or if you don't want the death. You know? there is no two ways. There's only either death or no death. It is not something you can just decide to have both. That doesn't sound fair. That sounds quite unfair, fight, if you ask for me. That doesn't sound fair. You build wrong. I build always right. My madness has a reasoning. Or do you? Exactly. It's just my madness has a reason. The reason is that there is no reason. But at the same time, there could be a reason. So technically, there isn't the reasons, which makes it very reasonable if you ask from me. Thank you. Thank you. I know that was the best explanation I have given the whole day. I do need to find the center of this place because this is bugging me. This might be the center actually now that I think about it. We're kind of close to it. Boop. I think that's the center. There we go. I'm pretty sure that's the center block. If it's not, then the building is just gonna be slightly tilted to one side. That does happen quite often. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that does happen quite often. Like, I do tilt my buildings wrong constantly, which does make it interesting. But at the same time, it's not even, and then I will lose my shit because it's not even. That is the only reason why I should be building just like one way, because otherwise I will lose my shit, and that's not pretty to see. Okay, it's just not. I gotta go. Thank you so much for coming by. Appreciate you. Bye. Have a wonderful day. I hope I didn't confuse you too much. May God entertain you more than me. No, well, I don't know about gods, but maybe. Maybe. Only. No. I destroy gods, you know. They are not welcomed here. They're tricksters. I've come to terms with the fact that gods are just tricksters. You know? How often have you been like, yeah, that's a good thing. Good thing we have gods. Never. They are tricksters. You can't change my mind. They are the spawn of evilness. Change my mind. You can't. Exactly. What? I can't see it. Hold on. I need to zoom this out. That it's you. Me? I'm not a god. I am just a humble, partially dead, mushroom talking, bear shape shifting, humanoid, I guess. That doesn't make me a god. That makes me insane. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. That doesn't make me a god. That makes me insane. You're welcome. That is the whole process. Bye now. Bye bye. Bye. Bye bye. It's building time. What were we talking about before? I was constantly concerned. I feel like I'm distracted. I don't know why, but distractions. Uh, what the? Oh, right, the building. Right, I was talking about it before I got distracted, and now I'm just like going all over the goddamn place. Holy shit. Right, the building. As I was saying about the building, I want to go high up. I want this to be like small, but then go high up. We go high up, 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 up. We make tiny building spots on the surrounding. I want to make a staircase that goes around the building. So this is gonna be the main building that goes high up, high, high, high up, high, high, high. We go high up, and then we have staircase going around the building. So we go around, just up, 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 right? And then on the sides we have two spots. I think we're gonna do two like tiny circle houses, tiny circle mushroom houses. And then that's gonna be it, I would say. We need to make this platform bigger, I just realized. There's no way in hell I'm gonna get staircase going up from here. That's just not gonna happen. So yeah, the platform needs to be bigger. We'll deal with it later. Because right now it's tilted and I don't know what I did wrong. Hold on. Let me look at this from the higher ground. I feel like this side is like just this ever so slightly bigger. No, not bigger, but smaller. Ever so slightly smaller. It might be the building itself as well. That's the beauty of doing this building. It's a little bit tilted on every side, so you know. That's fine. I realized how looks so weird. I'm like, this circle has something odd about it. It's probably because that side is like multiple blocks smaller than this side. Could be the reason, you know? That could be very much the reason. I think I have like three there, four there, and then it's all over the goddamn place. Let's not talk about how that's all over the goddamn place, okay? Shh. We're just gonna do this. It's fine. I can fix it. I can fix the building. The building is fixable. Maybe. Unless I made it worse now. I don't know. Th- Both are very optional and very likely to happen. That's three. That's four. That's four. That's three. It's not symmetrical. Do we want it to be symmetrical? I mean, it would make more sense if it was symmetrical. But I could also make it not symmetrical. Maybe that's not a good idea. Okay, let's not entertain that idea too much. Let's just make it four. Uh, is that four? No, that's five. Now it's flatter. Do we want it to be flatter? Maybe. Is this four and five? Wait, one, two, three, four. One, two, three, four, five. Now that's five. Now that's four. This circle doesn't make any goddamn sense to me. This circle makes no sense. It's no circle no more. It's fine. It's not even in the middle. Don't concentrate on the middle part too much, you know? If you just imagine that it's in the middle, it could be in the middle. It's not, but it could be. If we think hard enough, maybe it will shift to the side a little bit so it's in the middle. I don't think that's how buildings work. I'm just gonna pretend like it's fine. If I just like I what you don't see, you know? That kind of a thing. I'm just gonna make this platform bigger. I'm gonna just assume that that's fine, and then we do the circle surrounding, and we just even it out. Let's just make it in the middle now, since we can. We do have the foundation. I'm gonna leave it to 4 and 5. I know it's not supposed to be 4. It's not supposed to be 5, but it's fine. I'm gonna make this like so it does have like the ones. Just so I have a nice foundation to start building. Boop. And then we start doing this. We start going in circles, adding one every time we go. Let's make this big because I want to kind of spread the platform a little bit. So we might have to do this multiple times. I also do want to make a water fountain feature from the small houses that we're going to connect to this. So that's one thing that we do need to still do as well. I do want like a water fountain features that are going to just make this house better. Hmm. Okay. I guess we can go maybe one, no, two more surrounding. Because I do need to leave some space because the foundation, again, we're going to spread it. So it does need to be a little bit better. Oh my god, I'm going to lose my shit. I'm still very sick. I just realized how much sicker I am than I realized when I started. If you guys don't hear my voice today at the end of this and the end of the stream, there is no sounds. It's just silence. Just know I lost my voice. If I at some point just sit here silently, it's probably because I lost my voice. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like I might just be the reason why. It's very likely to happen. Also, I did try today. Hold on. I think that's good. That's a sizable. That's a decent size. Okay, let's leave it to that. And then one surrounding with the obvious decision making, which is amethyst. I almost forgot the block's name. Okay, shh. It's been a long week. It's been a long week not being able to talk, and now that I can talk, you guys are just gonna hear me none stopping while I speak. Why? Because if I'm gonna be annoyed, then you guys might as well be annoyed. Why be annoyed alone when you can annoy everyone else as well? You're welcome. There we go. Now we just need to spread it. Now it's in the middle. Now it's in the middle. Everything is in the middle. I don't know why I said it like that. That was a little unnecessary. Okay, that was just a tiny bit unnecessary on my part. I do apologize. That was unnecessary. We need slabs. Hmm. We could do prismarine. I don't think we have used any prismarine on this places anywhere. I don't think so. Let's use prismarine. Just because, why not? Why the fuck not? And we can trim the whole house with the prismarine, so it's a little bit different than the other ones. Because I don't want to just make the same buildings like over and over again. Because that will be boring. Who wants a boring house when you can have non-boring house? That's just the logic. There we go. See, so much better. Now the next question is, do I want the prismarine on the walls as well? Oh god, I'm gonna die. J- I lied. I'd probably not. But I can always be a little dramatic, okay? Let me be dramatic. Why? Because I feel like it. Thank you. I like being dramatic. It does happen. We should probably have some prismarine. At least just like a. Oh, there goes the mushroom. Bye, mushroom. Now we could have some prismarine details. Because we do still need something else as well than just, amethyst. We can make the whole mushroom about amethyst, but that's a little boring, isn't it? We do have the blackstone, the chiseled one, but I feel like that would be boring. I feel like it needs that basan, that extra little somethingness, you know? It's a little boring house right now. It needs pizzazz. It needs darkness. It needs to be dark. It needs to be cozy, you know. It's not that yet right now, but I can fix it. I can fix it. Okay, new color palette. New color palette. Here's what we do. These. So we have the prismarine, we have the blackstone. Also, we do have this. There we go. I feel like that's a good color palette. And then the mushroom, of course, the mushroom. Because the top is going to be a mushroom, just like everything else. Here is a mushroom top, Just to keep up with the detailing stuff, the usual. And then maybe normal blackstone as well, not just the walls. That could be a good detail. And I will mix them up. Ooh, we still have. Hmm, what about the staircase? Do we want to make a staircase that is functional? Or do we want to make a staircase that looks pretty? I mean, I know we can make a functional and pretty staircase, but I don't have the brain capacity today. I'm thinking we just use like dark oak slabs, maybe. I I just threw it in the floor. That's fine. We could do that for the dramatic dramatic. What is the call? Expectation? No, that's not a word. Expectation is not a word, is it? Maybe it is. I don't think I was looking for that word though. Whatever the fuck the word is, I don't know. My brain is still trying to figure out how talking works, you know? Um, Mud, maybe. We can mix like maybe mud and dark oak, because I feel like they would look good together. And then make the staircase out of them. Maybe we can go back to this idea. Because I feel like right now we need to figure out what we do with the walls. Because all we have really is just a platform inside of a platform that is in a platform that has a platform. It's just a lot of platforms. We just have platforms. It's not ideal. Could be worse. Not ideal, but could be worse. So what if we do something like this? Hold, boop, and then do we have the blackstone where? There. There we go. Okay, okay. And then a couple of like this. And we do something like this, and then it goes like smaller, smaller, bigger, smaller. So we do the same, like, kind of same elements we have there. Because that house is also like smaller, bigger, smaller, bigger, smaller, bigger, right? It does that like wavy element. It looks like the house is like sturdier. So it has that like wavy, so it's like bigger, smaller, bigger, smaller, etc. Right? What if we do that but in a circle? I know it's a lot more difficult to design around what is it called? What is the word called? It's a lot harder to design it. I forgot the word. Holy fuck, my brain is not functioning at all today. Holy shit. I want to say that I know the word, but at the same time, I feel like I don't know any words at the moment. Like all of the words just simultaneously left my body. and never came back. Do we want the prismarine to be on the pillar itself, or do we want something else? We could do something like this as well. So the detail in the middle would be more. I feel like that's now too many blocks. Now that's like a. I throw up all the blocks at the same time. It needs to chill down. It needs to chill. The block design needs to chill. It needs to chill because this is a lot. I need it to chill. So either we do the amethyst or we do the prismarine. The prismarine again we can use as detail. So it's still gonna be in the actual building itself. But I feel like we need to tame it down a little bit because right now it's fucking crazy. It needs to be tamer. That's better. But now I feel like there's not enough chiseled. I feel like now it's missing chisels. It's missing more chisel. One option we could do is the foundation. If we change this into just chiseled blackstone that we have, that could work out better for the building. Because then we could possibly maybe end it like this. And then do the next circle like that. I think that's a compromise. I like the amethyst, but at the same time, amethyst is very strong color. Like the amethyst color is very strong. And if we want to use multiple different colors, we should tame it down a little bit. And here's the thing, we do need still to somehow to incorporate the prismarine as well. I am thinking staircase prismarine maybe. Just so it's like a nice little pop-up color. But it's not taking your eyes out of the amethyst, you know? The amethyst is still gonna be the focal point. Which leads me to the next question. Do we have anything that is similar to amethyst, but isn't technically amethyst, but could be like mixed up if you squinted your eyes really hard, I didn't see any textures. I don't know why that was the explanation that came into my mind. There is no wall that we could use that looks like it's the same color as amethyst. So if I squint, I can't see the difference. Is what I'm looking for. No, that was the explanation for centuries, but you know, maybe crimson. I mean, they are definitely not even close to the same color. But if I try hard enough, maybe we can believe that they are the same color. Like if I just like try hard enough, I can make it look same. It's not, but maybe if I try hard enough, maybe that will be the reality. I don't think that's how it works, but I can always believe, right? We can always believe that that's the case. Also, I realized I want to use dead leaves instead of like green leaves. Because one thing I noticed that bothers me about this building here is the fact that the leaves are alive and that everything else is kind of looking like darkness and like makes you want to cry. But then we have like these luscious bushes around the house. I don't like that. We need to make them dead. So I was thinking about mangrove roots because they kind of look like browned out like dying leaves. So we might do that because I want them to be dead. That explanation was out there. Okay, that tower is what we're doing. Now we just need to do it all over the goddamn house. Oh god, I can't stop coughing my lungs out. This is terrible. Oh right. Also, I'm gonna use tilted windows, tinted windows. I'm sorry, I don't know how to speak. Tinted windows to create even more dramatic look for the whole house. And also the windows, they are not gonna be just like windows that we usually have. But I want to do maybe like even just like one block cap windows and then have a lot of details surrounding the window, so like make it very gothic. Unlike these windows that are very simple, right? They are really simple and they don't have that much details. The details are all over the house. I want this house to have less detailing, but to have like extra, extra windows, so that the windows are kind of the focal point in the house itself. Everything else can look like a little boring, right? But then we have windows that have like just crazy amount of details. That's what we're gonna go with this one, because other buildings don't have that. The windows kind of just like gonna blend into the building itself. But I want windows that make you wanna just like your eyes are on the windows. You can't see the building. That's when I feel like I've done a good job with the building. If you all you can see is just windows. That's the idea. So technically the building itself doesn't matter that much. It does have a crazy detail. Taking consideration it does have like 3 to 4 different kinds of blocks. Besides the problem, I might even make like every other uh what is it called layer, level, room, height, whatever the fuck the first room. I'm gonna call them room. I'm so bad at talking today. Holy fuck. The first room. So the first of the wave that we do, as you can see, what are they called? Levels? Fuck it. Levels. That's what we call it. The first level could be a different, and even the block design could be different on the second one, because we do need to make it smaller. So I was thinking if we take some details off from the second layer, and we make like so that the first layer doesn't maybe even have any windows, but the second layer has a lot of window, but no details on the building itself, but more so just the windows. That way, the windows are gonna be like even bigger focal point, right? Because they are just like gonna be in the middle of nothingness, basically. So you're gonna be seeing them like they're gonna be in your face, is what I'm looking for. The word. What if we invert what we did on the other building? Because we have like bigger going smaller, but what if we have smaller going bigger instead? Because I feel like that could create like the inverted wave that we did. Because we did last time we did a wave when we did a bigger building. As you can see, that's like big, small, big, small, big, right? But what if we invert that idea and we do big, small, big, small? So it goes like invertedly. So the wave is like you can see it even more because it's gonna be in your face. And plus, if the building doesn't have a detail on the one that is bigger, other besides the windows, of course, and then we just have extremely high ceilings. So what if this wasn't covered up at all? What if none of the layers were actually covered up? So we have like platforms going around, and then we just have a massive hole. We could do even maybe glass in between, so you can stand still, but you can't see everything. So in case you have a fear of heights, this house is not for you, that kind of stuff. So that's the first layer. As you can see, like there's a lot of details. If I were to add a window here, the window would kind of get sucked into the building. So what if we kind of make this, but less colors? So we have less details. Now, how do I want to make this bigger is the next question. I feel like we should have like maybe stairs. Because I feel like stairs could be a good way to kind of add another layer to this building. Let's try it. I mean, what's the worst thing that could happen? It looks bad. That doesn't sound too bad. Okay, and I'm gonna not gonna lie, that doesn't sound too bad. So what if we do something like this instead? So we have like this. So this kind of makes it bigger by 1 block, so it creates that like wave, but it doesn't do it too much. It doesn't look like too overpowering, you know? Because if we do have like just a block, I feel like this would be too much of a cap. and it would be like too much of a jump. I don't know, maybe. Because I feel like that would be a thing. And then what if we do this, and then after this it's just um what is it called? Blackstone brick. So we do that, and then we have like plain, but then we have massive windows that are extremely detailed with everything. We just go fucking mayhem on the windows. Because I haven't done that kind of a building yet, and I feel like that would be kind of fun. Because what's the plan anyway? If we can't test out new different kinds of build styles we want to do on survival, then what was the whole idea anyway? Go crazy or go home. That's what they say. I don't think that's how the saying goes, but I'm just gonna pretend like it does. We go a little mayhem on the walls as well. It's just gonna look. I feel like it's gonna look cleaner that way. Because I don't like how like in that building as well, the windows just kind of you can't see them. You can't really see the windows, and I don't like that. I like the little extravagant windows. So why not try it out? You know what? What's the worst that could happen? We have a building that we don't like. Well, that already exists. I hate that building so much. I kind of want to just blow it up. I genuinely hate it so much that I just want to take some TNT and blow it up. I hate it so much. You have no idea how much someone can hate a building until you've seen that one. Until you've seen that one, you don't know how much someone can hate a building. Then you see that building and you're like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. uh, I need to do this all over again. No, this is pain. This is true pain. This is the true pain of building. There we go. Okay, every corner is filled right because after this it's gonna be difficult to fill it. Looks fine. Looks fine to me. Okay, time to start doing the actual walls itself. How many blocks did we have on this? I think that should be smaller, but like, what is it called? Like wider but smaller. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. So maybe like 4 or 5. Hmm. We hired the ceilings like 4 to 5, I think. But then we have like massive windows and stuff like that. So yeah, I think that works. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be just fine. We're gonna do fine. It's gonna be fine. And then of course we have to make it like go inwards a little bit. So that's also one challenge we need to still decide on. How do we do that? Do we just do the stairs on the other way than we did on the first floor, or do we go crazy and take another block? I don't know yet. This is gonna be weird. I don't know if I have ever made this kind of a building before, so I'm also very excited to see how this turns out. Also, I'm not gonna make the windows yet. I will make them once the building itself is done completely. Because I don't feel like it. And I might change my mind once this is done. Maybe one more higher. One more higher before the stairs. Because then we have a window that can go from here to all the way here. Yeah. Better. It's gonna be bigger windows, so it's worth it. It's worth it. Bigger windows, so it's worth it. It's worth it. Maybe we do two sides of windows. Maybe. I haven't decided on the windows. To be fair, the windows, all I know is I wanna go crazy with them. That's it. That's literally everything. That's like all I know I want to do. That's it. Nothing else is yet have has been decided yet, which is weird. I know. I know. My building stuff doesn't always make sense. It doesn't have to. I don't understand it either. So there's just like more of us. Boop, boop. Yeah, okay, I like that idea. And then we have the extra detailed, like smaller side. And then we do maybe three to four levels, maybe. I just realized I left the building higher up, even though I was supposed to take it lower. I feel like it's too late now. We're just gonna have to make a bridge that goes low. Because I made the building too high. Um, sometimes I should just like use my brain for 2 seconds when I start to build. Just like 2 seconds of using brain power would probably solve all my problems. Like 90% of the time when I'm building. Just saying. Just saying that's how it works, definitely. Yep. Don't question it. I don't question it either, because I don't understand it, to be fair. There we go. Now we do the smaller. And this is gonna have the window, obviously. The window is gonna be like maybe something even the size of this. So the window is probably gonna be like something like that, even. But yeah. Now, next thing's next is this. So boop, and we go high up. This is gonna be fine. I think this is gonna look fine. Hopefully, at least. If it doesn't, then well, we cry later, okay? We cry about it later. Why? Because I probably will, but I will just not tell anyone. I'm trying to figure out what we should do with the next layer. Like, should we do just like uh regular windows or? But then again, the regular windows are so fucking boring, and the house is gonna be boring if it has boring windows, and I don't want to be boring. And I don't want my house to be boring. That sounds boring. It's gonna be quite detailed. In full fairness, the house is gonna be quite detailed. There we go. Okay, next is chiseled blackstone. Because like I said, this is gonna be the extremely detailed layer. Because this is the smaller layer. So we got a lot of stuff to do. So many layers to fill. Why did I make this house so goddamn big? I'm probably never gonna finish, by the way, the insides of these houses. I'm just gonna let you guys know right now. There's a higher chance that these houses will never have insides than that they would have. Why? Because I don't feel like it. How much blackstone did I have in between? 3 layers, I think. Yep. Okay, one, two, three. That's all we need. But yeah, they will probably never have an inside. They probably will just be a hollow. They will probably be just hollow. Why? Because I haven't yet finished even the first house. I haven't even finished our house. I just realized I have never finished the mansion we did. But now the mansion just looks extremely small compared to every other house we have. I was like, the mansion is gonna be the biggest house I've ever gonna build. And well, it's not big at all compared to everything else, but it does have a lot more details than what I was expecting to have in one singular building. It is still a mansion, but it's not as big as I thought it would be, taking consideration how big everything else is in this particular place. Was not expecting to make this house, make all the houses gigantic. Because I was like, I'm gonna make small houses, just something like cute and cuddly and small and not big and make me want to cry. Just something that is quick to make, something that is like easy, simple, even if like someone else wants to like recreate what I'm doing. I just realized I didn't put the amethyst on this at all. Uh, I just realized I forgot the amethyst. I was like, this looks really boring. What happened? It doesn't have any amethyst. That's what happens. That's what happened. No amethyst. No amethyst having building. Sadness. Sadness. The true sadness of building. No amethyst. God damn it. Every building needs a little amethyst. That's what I say. That's what I always say. Every house needs a little bit of amethyst. Why? Because why not? That's just the whole reasoning for it. Does it have to have a reason? Yes. Because amethyst is pretty. You're welcome. uh I'm gonna lose my mind before this building is fucking done, am I? This is gonna be probably one of the biggest houses we have done so far. I just realized that like 2 seconds ago because this is fucking massive. Amethyst layer, and then we have the chisel, and then we do the staircase again. Oh god, this is gonna be much more than I expected it to be. But then again, I do need this to be quite high because this is gonna have tiny houses surrounding it, and we're gonna have. Ooh, we could do like something like floating islands. Ooh, that could be fun. Do we want this to have like that tree feeling, or do we want to make this like extremely like fairy tale lava type of thing? We could have, instead of having waterfalls, we could have lava falls. We could. Who's gonna stop us? It's not like everything's gonna burn down. There's barely anything here. So that's not really a fear that we need to concentrate on. So we might actually do it. Why? Because this idea makes me want to cry. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I haven't yet decided. Take into consideration, I am sick. Crying sounds good. There we go. Now the upside down stairs. This is gonna be way massive, way more massive than that one. Because this is gonna have one more like this one, and then one more this one, and I think I want to end it on the brick. So this is gonna be quite a massive house. Quite the luxurious house that is gonna be just full of nothingness. Why? Because I don't have the concentration skills or the patience, especially because this is just the. How long have I made just the outside of this building? An hour? Yeah, an hour. This has taken an hour so far. So that's very nice. I always do this. Every time I'm like, I'm gonna make something small, we're gonna make something small and cute. And then I start building and this happens, and then it's not small and cute anymore. But then it has like all these difficult things to do. And I'm like, that was not the goal. The goal was something small and cute. I feel like the last time I built something small and cute was like ages ago. Holy fuck. I realized lately that all my buildings have just like the size has grown from like tiny little hub to just like gigantic massive buildings, and I'm like, no one's ever gonna build that. I'm never gonna build that on survival. That's not a starter house. That's a whole ass village. You know? The first village we did, it was like there was like small and cute buildings mixed with like bigger buildings, and like then this place happened. It's just like a massive building after another. It's like there's no small buildings. There's just massive builds everywhere, which wasn't the idea. I mean, the idea was to have like small buildings and then a couple, like maybe one or two, like bigger buildings, and then the mansion, of course. And now all of the houses are just mansions, and like they are all the same size. They just get bigger and bigger every time I build. It just gets bigger. Why I never listen to myself. Okay, let's see. No holes. No holes. All seems good. Yep, seems good. How many blocks do we go up? I think one, two, three, four. Yeah, four. Okay, four. One, two, three, four. There we go. Now we just fill in the walls. And then after we are done with this layer, do we still want one more? I feel like there should be one more. Maybe it should end end to the amethyst. Because we do need to still have a roof. We don't have a roof yet either, so that seems like a problem. I'm not gonna lie. Boop boop. We do need a roof. Right, the mushroom roof. I don't even know how that's gonna look with this building. Hello, Ace. Hi, Ace. How are you? I'm doing better, much better. I was just complaining about the size of every building that I've done so far, and the fact that I just keep making them bigger. Every time I build, I'm like, I can make this bigger. But yeah, I'm feeling much better. I am still very sick, and I cough my lungs out all the time. But I am much better than last week. I no longer just die when I'm speaking. I am a little scared that I might lose my voice soon because I can feel it. But yeah, much better than last week. How are you? How you been? What you been up to for a week? It's been a while. I have been just like in a constant state of dead the whole week. I'm like glad you're doing good. I'm doing good too. I've been picking up shifts here and there. Money, money. That's true. Oh, right. That's cool though. What was it? I forgot what you did for a living. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. I forgot what was the thing that you did. I'm sorry. I should have probably remembered it. I have terrible memory though, so at the same time, do I am I surprised about this? Not really. But I could have. But that's fun though. I hope that the you have remembered to rest as well. So you haven't been overworking yourself. Hmm? Hmm? No overworking. No overworking allowed. If you overwork, I'm gonna come give you a frying pan sleeping tactics, okay? Don't make me. I will. Sorry. Oh god damn it. My lungs hurt. Laughing isn't good for me. I've noticed. We came to terms with us earlier today. La- Laughing isn't good for my lungs. They hurt. Crying hurts as well, but laughing hurts more. I only have 3 hour shifts tomorrow. Don't worry, that's good. Remember to take a good rest as well. Because otherwise, you will be sick soon as well if you don't remember to take rest. Because rest is important. Poor lungs. I'm too funny for your lungs, true. It is true. My lungs can handle laughing. And then Streamlabs has been trying to make me laugh all this time, and I'm like, no, no laughing allowed. I will die. If I laugh, my lungs will die. Seriously, the whole last week was just like a constant like try not to laugh challenge. I don't work on weekends. That's good though. It's good. I hate working on weekends. I know weekends are usually like better money, right? But it's so annoying to work at weekends. I hate working on weekends. But it does give you a lot more money, I've noticed. Because like the weekend extras are usually good. But it's the weekend. Who wants to work on weekends, you know? There we go. One more layer. Woohoo! One more layer. Then we have the size. This place is getting sizable. More sizable than ever. I am so dead. I have been streaming for an hour, and I'm genuinely considering if I should start heading out soon. I feel like my head hurts so bad, to be fair. I sometimes cover weekend evenings as well. They are always unstaffed. True. I feel like not many people like weekends, like work on weekends, but it might be just at all the places that I've seen. But yeah, I can imagine weekends being hard to fill. Yeah. Do what you can for your body. That is true. I do need to still like take good care, because here's the thing. I've been drinking a lot of tea while I talk, to the fact that if I wouldn't have drinking like 2 cups of tea before I started the stream, I would probably already be dead. Because like this has been straining my voice much more than I expected it to be. So yeah, me about to cry on weekend night while I get $50 an hour. Fuck, that is a good money though. That is good money though. But at the same time, there's probably a reason why it's like good money. For to be fair, I've heard weekends can be a little tough sometimes, especially in certain fields. I remember few years back when I was still working on grocery store. We would have to like work every other weekend, so we would have like one weekend off, but then next weekend you have to work. So everyone hated the weekend shifts because it's like yeah, it's good money, but customers on weekends can be questionable. So ever since working on grocery store on weekend, I've never wanted to go back to working on weekends. Like I feel like that just made me hate weekend work so much. I don't know why. Th- But then again, I probably just shouldn't work at the customer service area because I am friendly, but I also don't like to stay quiet if someone is annoying me. So yeah. Vouch, however, I had the cops called on grocery store today, and it's Tuesday. Fuck. On Thursday? Shit, that's okay. That's something else. On Thursday, I realized like on Friday I could like see it. Like Fridays can be like a little wild, right? But Thursday, who's going fuck wild on Thursday? Why? That's not fun. I'm sorry that happened. That could be a little tough. Holy shit. God damn. Someone kept yelling and stealing. Had enough. I mean, fair enough. I can understand that fully. I can 100% understand why, to be fair. It is always like, especially like when you're like working, you can't really like just yell back and be like annoyed. It's fine. I was pretty far from the action. That's good. That's good. I'm glad to hear. Cause like I've heard like you just have to like sit there quietly while people are yelling around you. It's so like ooh, I remember it's chaos. I remember it being like constant chaos. Just the chaos has risen. Grocery stores are like the war zone sometimes. I'm not gonna even lie. Sometimes it can be a little too much, and not just a little bit too much. Quite a lot much. I've noticed I'm also the type of person like I don't know if you guys have the one time what is it? What did we call it? One time free pass. Like if you say something extremely mean to the customers, you're allowed to say it once a day. You are allowed to say like a mean thing to a customer who is like just being next level annoying. We had that. I remember we had a manager who was like very open about the fact that she hated when customers would be like overly like snarky to the customer service people. So we had one time rule. We had one time rule. So you were allowed to say one mean thing to a customer a day. But it was only one time a day. I don't know if other people had, but our boss was super like chill about stuff, so I don't know if it is a regular thing for everyone. So you have like one time you can be mean to a customer a day. It was really funny rule as well. We don't have that, but if customers start yelling at us, even if we made a mistake, supervisor and manager will back you up. But that's a good thing because I've heard like some people don't have even that. But that's a good thing. At least there is like people packing you up because like it can be like tough sometimes, yeah, in front of the customer. But that's good. I hate the fact that like when customers are being like actual bitches, and then they are just like, customer is always right. Have you heard it? I'm sure you have. The customer is always right, so that means I am right. And then you're like, shut up, you ain't right. I remember I've said couple of customers like my one time use was always to say this like shut up. No one asked. That happened quite often. Like I'm pretty sure there was probably a reason why I got fired really fast from customer service. Um, I would just tell people to shut up because they were being dumb. How often in a day do you hear the same thing? Since this doesn't have what is it called? Since this doesn't have a price, that means it's free. I don't know why people think that's so like uh, what is it called, like original when someone says it. It's really weird. I haven't heard it at work yet. Ooh, ooh, lucky. Goddamn, lucky. Oh no. No, no word. Timeout. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have a little bit trigger happy in Streamlabs. I tried to work around it, but unfortunately, it's still like a little trigger happy. I tried to work on it, but since I was so weak last week, I didn't have like genuinely just energy to check up on it fully. I tried real quickly to see if it's still like doing it, but yeah, it apparently is still a little trigger happy. Don't worry about it. Streamlabs is just being a little trigger happy today again. Um, it do be happening quite oftenly. To be fair, it does happen quite oftenly. So that's fair. That's fair. To be fair. Hmm. What was I talking about before? Streamlabs clapped someone, and I was trying not to laugh because that does make me laugh quite hard. Uh, oh no! Oh no! Okay, Streamlabs is being way too trigger happy today. Holy shit. Hold on. I'll just mod you real quick. Hold on. Oh, god damn it. Did this work? No. Okay, it doesn't work again. Streamlabs is a little broken. God damn it. Streamlabs is being a little broken. I will try to fix it again. I the reason why it's so broken. Oh. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Holy shit. I forgot. There we go. That should work, I think. Yeah. There we go. It's a little annoying, but I trust you. I trust you. That's why. I am not like I'm not gonna give like everyone mods, but I trust Ace. I've seen Ace around enough many times to trust the fact that you don't do anything bad with this power. Plus, I could take it away from you as well. But yeah, at least for now, until I get to fix the Streamlabs being Streamlabs, because Streamlabs being Streamlabs again. I will let you down. Don't worry, don't worry, no worry, no worry. It's just for now at least. For now, we have a new moderator, but it's just so it doesn't clap your ass cheeks immediately as you say anything. I don't mind it, but at the same time, I wish not to get everyone clapped up just yet. Maybe later. I can't figure out what I want to do with this top. I do want to make it bigger, to be fair. Maybe we'll just start by expanding it. Oh, good, 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 good. How have you been, anyways? I've been away for a week. I feel like I need to catch up with everyone because I genuinely like was so sad last week because I couldn't stream. I felt so bad. Funnel, funnel where? Oh, like cup shaped. Ooh, true. That could be kind of fun. Cause like we have this like mushroom theme, and I kind of want to keep it up, but at the same time, cup shape could be fun. We can do this like a very big, and then do like a little maybe overhang, so it looks kind of like shweep going around. And handle, handle. Which type of handle? Because I mean, we could. We do have like that type of there, which is like kind of like the cupish, but more pointy. Because I think that's kind of fun, but I want them to be a little different. So maybe we'll do a massive top part and then see how we could like maybe curve it a little bit, maybe even carve it. Cup handle. Mm? Cup with the cup handle. That does sound kind of funny. Hmm. We could do like a curve. So what if we went, hold on, let me show. If we went that far and then we start doing like staircase up. So we do like staircasing and we go like high, high, high. And then we curve this out. Like so it's technically like hollow here, but it goes up like way back where. And then maybe we could even do like maybe even going like inwards a little bit. So we have like a little inward section as well. Something like that. I feel like that could be like a fun little detail. I like that idea. Cool. I do kind of like this. Let's go with this idea because I like the idea of having hollow ceiling. So yeah. Okay, let's start doing this all the way around. Because I want to do a funky shape for the ceiling. Because I feel like it's boring if it's not, right? If we have just like boring walls, then it's like every other building that we've done so far, and then eh. I want funky shapes. I want funky shapes. I'm lurking. Thank you for lurking. Go sleep. Good night, Days. Good night. Thank you for coming. Appreciate you, and I'm sorry for Streamlabs clapping your ass immediately. I'm sorry, and good night. Good night. Have fun. Good night. I will try not to die challenge at the same time. I will try not to die while this is going on. But I do like the roof shape. I think it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a little different than what we usually do, so that's also kind of fun. Okay, we need two more for this. It's okay. It's not your fault. It's Streamlabs. True. Thank you. I appreciate you. Has it caps? Oh yeah, true. That is true. That is true. The caps for some reason Streamlabs it always autocorrects for me as well. Even if I do like the shorter version of Streamlabs, it also autocorrects like the big letters. But yeah. Bye. Good night. Have a lot of rest because you happen to work gig. Go to sleep. Good night. There we go. Okay. And then maybe one more so we have it like equal to every side, and then we start doing little, little, little swirlies. And then after we have done the swirlies, I think we should then carve it. So let's leave the carving like to the last part. I think that makes more sense. If we have like the carved um from the inside later. So we do this first. It just makes more sense that way. Plus, now we have a lot of mushroom surface, that's for sure. Mm, yeah, cool. Now, let's go from the inside. Let's start curving this. Wait. No, it needs to go like from 1 point. Yes. Okay, that's much better. 1 point is better. I think 1 point makes more sense. 1 point it, 1 point it, 1 point it, 1 point the mushroom. Here we go. Let's start doing carves. Also, this is gonna curve the building a little bit and give it little extra details, which is nice. And we don't have to maybe do the staircase all the way to the roof, because that sounds weird. Who the fuck goes to the roof? Who the fuck hangs out at the roof? That doesn't make any sense. So instead of that, we just don't make a pathway to the ceiling. Makes sense. Makes sense to me. Also, I'm gonna die. Sorry. Death is upon us today. The death is strong in us in this beautiful stormy evening. Uh, outside is -40 degrees. Which is nice. I like when it's very cold outside because that means there's a good weather to go uh skiing. I love skiing. Skiing is fun. I haven't been to skiing in a long time. I was hoping to go this year. Since well, the ski resorts aren't really that far away from my house. But I've just been really lazy. I was supposed to go skiing. Ski season is almost over. I was supposed to go skiing this year, but I kind of forgot that I was going to do it. So I haven't been skiing yet, and it is quite late into the winter. Best uh best season has already passed. Quite. I heard some places have already melted, like the snow has melted already, which isn't a good idea. But my friend said we could already buy summer clothes, so I did. I don't remember what I bought for summer due to the fact that I was sick when I was buying it. I was very sick. So now it's like a nice little surprise what I got myself for summer, right? I have no idea. I always buy summer clothing at this time of the year because it usually takes like a month or two to even get anything. Like if you order from online to even to be here, it usually takes like a 2 months, even sometimes three. So now I have like a surprise coming at my house in a mail. No idea what's in it. I genuinely have no idea what I got for myself. Hopefully something fun. I would assume so. It could be wacky to the fact that I bought my summer clothes this year when I was sick. And taking consideration my sense of humor while I'm sick is very interesting. Let's just say that. It's interesting. So it could be something completely wacky. So I might be just the next summer. I might be just walking around in a like maybe even ski suit. I don't fucking know what I got. I have no idea. One year I bought myself what is it called? Like the duck suit. What is it called? Is it called a duck suit? Like the little mascot suits, right? I bought that for myself for summer clothing when I was sick. That's why I'm kind of excited to see what what kind of a wacky thing I bought myself this year. Because it could be something extremely wacky. Like, it could be next level wackiness. I have no idea. My sense of humor is questionable when I'm sick. I should not be allowed to buy stuff that I will have to use when I'm sick. To the fact that it's always something interesting, to say the least. There is a year when I genuinely forgot that summer clothing need to be bought. Like 5 months before. And I went the whole summer in my ski suit. Because it's like a wool layering, but it's like not like a wool, but it's like a wool layering. But it is easy to get the little sleeves of them. So they technically double as a, sleeveless shirt. Not really, but I wanted to believe that that was the case. So, you know, I just went outside with ski suit. So I don't think anyone ever questioned it, to be fair. Not even at my work. I don't think anyone questioned the ski suit at summertime. Due to the fact that I'm pretty sure I always complain quite a lot. So that's a good thing. At least everyone knows what the problem is. I do like me some complaining. It is just it's a challenge. Who can complain the most? And I feel like I win every time. I feel like I win this challenge every time. I'm very good at it. I've noticed. Should I do a secondary layer or do we want to leave it as it is? Because right now I'm thinking this could be all we need. I'm thinking this could be it. But then again, one more could make it even more like a circly. And also, we gotta add something on the top as well. Maybe one more. Okay, let's do one more. After all, we do have still these, so we do need to take them off if we don't use it. So we might as well. We started it already, so might as well go all in it, right? What's the worst that can happen? It looks more like a circle. It's not like that's gonna be a problem. Plus, we don't have windows on this layer, so it doesn't really matter at like that point either. 'Cause, like, we're not gonna have a window on this anyway, so it doesn't really matter that much. It's not like you're gonna miss out on anything if it is like this. So yeah, and then we'll do a couple layers here as well, because I feel like we need a little bit more layers on top. Hmm. The top part doesn't have enough layers. Because I want that to be even more like a circle. Like we go like crazy on the circle. We go crazy circle. Then we're happy. Crazy circle equals happy life. Happy life. Happy life equals circles. Thank you. You're welcome. I don't know what I'm talking about. I genuinely think half of it is probably because I'm still a little sick. Holding a conversation while you're sick is interesting. I remember talking to my sister about ducks yesterday. So, I think I'm doing quite good compared to that. Last week I talked to my friend about ninjas. I don't fucking know where that came from, but I do know that I was trying to be very quiet and walking around my house, right? Like I tried to be very quiet because my roommate was like, you're way too loud when you're sick." And I tried to walk around like really quietly, and I apparently had been like yelling for half an hour how I'm a ninja while walking around the house. So I feel like I'm most entertaining when I'm sick. Is that weird? Is it weird to be more entertaining when you're sick than when you're not? Is it weird? I do have interesting theories also while I'm sick. Like for example, I think knives are conspiracy theory apparently. We talked about this with my friend. When I'm sick, I believe that knives are just a conspiracy theory. They had to make knives because scissors did exist before knives, definitely. Yep. That's the thing. That happened. Like I said, I have a lot of good material when I'm sick. Like for example, I do highly believe that you know scissors happened before knives. That's my conspiracy theory, and that it was covered up by big knife industry because scissors are more useful. Apparently, I don't know why. Don't ask me. I don't know where it came from. I most likely I was looking for scissors but couldn't find them. My guess. Or then I was walking around yelling I'm a ninja and thinking about scissors, so there's that as well. Both are very possible, you know? I don't really know what was going on inside my head while I was sick. Sometimes it doesn't make sense. Most of the time, it doesn't make any sense. It could, but it doesn't. It really, really, really doesn't. Hmm. That's too much. Okay, one layer more is too much. This is too much. It's way too circly. Oh, shit. Fuck. There we go. Better. Let's just get this out of here. But yeah, I have interesting theories when I'm sick. Most of them don't make no sense. Like ducks being eat flesh eating monsters, for example. That's a thing that happened last time. I'm not kidding. I'm not. I wish I was. I'm not. I really am not. I wish I was. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Sometimes I think I see horror dreams or something when I'm sick. I remember a couple years ago when I was extremely sick, and I remember I had asked my mom to buy me a one of those, like, what are they called, like the haunted teddy bears, that the little really really scary looking teddy bears. I don't know why, but apparently that was my new friend. I do probably still have that teddy bear somewhere in my house. Yes, and I was 25, I think, at the time. Yeah, the timeline makes it even more interesting when you think about it. I'm content when I'm sick. That's just the truth. It's the undeniable truth of me being sick. Boop. Oh no, I broke it. Okay, hold on. I need to do a little bit carving here. So I need to get this layer off so I could do carving in this place. Wee boop 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 boop. I have a hiccup. I need more tea. Does anyone have any extra tea? I could use some tea right now. My lungs hurt again. I could use some nice green tea. I don't know why, but I apparently have drinking all our green tea last week, which is interesting because I usually don't drink green tea because it's very bitter, right? Green tea is usually very bitter, and I don't really like the taste that much. But I've have drinking all the green tea in this house. But now I want more. I have a dilemma, which is the fact that I want more green tea, but I don't have any because I don't usually drink it because it tastes bitter. But also, all the honey is apparently also gone at the house. And for those who don't know what kind of packages honey comes from, yeah, they are small. They in small packages, right? Which makes me question if I have been drinking tea or just honey, like pure honey, whole week. Both are very, very likely. In full fairness, in retrospect, probably both. But I do think I've probably been drinking just honey because I don't like bitter taste. But we don't have green tea, but we also don't have honey, and honey doesn't come in small packages. They're like those family packages, right? So that's something else. I was gonna make like honey cookies once I'm no longer sick. That's why I got like a lot of honey. Also, because I was like, what do we want to bake next time when I'm streaming? Like, when we're doing like a baking stuff on IRL stuff on the baking channel. I was like, we could do like honey cookies. I haven't done honey cookies in like ages. But apparently, I'm drinking all the honey last week. It went to good use. Let's just say that it went to good use since I've been sick. I'm allowed to drink all the honey when I'm sick. I want to believe that that's true. Okay, let me believe that that is true. There we go. Okay, there's the tower. Now we need two levels. We're gonna have two houses attached to this, which are gonna be just like dripping lava. But also, I'm very sick, so I might do that next time because right now I genuinely I'm gonna die. I feel like I'm dying. I don't think that's normal. I don't think I should be dying right now. I don't think I should die right now. Maybe tomorrow, but today maybe not. Maybe not today. Maybe like tomorrow. Tomorrow sounds nicer, you know. If you ask from me, tomorrow sounds like a better day to die. If I could just say that tomorrow sounds like a better day to die, so I might need to just kind of hold off until tomorrow, you know. Ooh, now we need to start making the details, which I'm gonna do with the dark prismarine. So let me get rid of this, and I just threw it on the ground. Sometimes my mind is an interesting place that I don't want to visit. Today is one of those days. Because I can see what I threw on the floor, and that doesn't seem very nice thing to do, you know? It doesn't seem nice to just throw shit at the floor. It's not the floor's problem, you know? It's not like the floor wanted to have all this trash, you know? It's just mean. It's just kind of mean. Unnecessarily mean. Poop? Is that how I did it? Yeah. And then, I guess like something like this. Correct? I think so. I'm quite confused on what I'm doing. Or where I'm going with this building. At the moment, confusion. Am I gonna be confused soon? Probably as well. Most likely, yes. More than likely, even more confused. In full fairness. In full retrospect, probably, yes. I do need more details. Now, I do think we should move on and do some more with the Blackstone. Brick, what is the slab doing? Where the slab at? There we go. Boop. And then we do some slab surrounding it. Make it a little bit smaller. Smaller. I don't know if this window is like, if we can even watch through that window anymore. Due to the fact that I've been covering it up quite a bit. For some reason, I doubt anyone can even see shit from it. But you know, it could be worse. That's for sure. Not by a lot, but a little bit. So that's something. I would assume. Hmm. It's missing something really big. Like I feel like it's not enough detail, and that it's missing even more somethingness. Like I feel like it's not crazy enough. You know. I feel like it's just more things on the floor. There we go. You know, why keep them on hand when you can throw them on the floor? That seems mm, totally reasonable. There we go. Okay. Boop. I don't know why that is unsymmetrical, but that's fine. It needs more. It's boring. It needs more. We need more. I need this window to scream, I'm a window. That was a terrible explanation. It was a nice try, but horrible execution. The execution is lagging quite a bit. The execution could have been better if you ask from me. It could be better. Could be way better. Did I have it like something like this? Did it come from this? Yes. Okay. Hold the judgment, everyone. Hold it. Ooh, there we go. Okay, much better, much better. It's still missing. We're still missing something. Ooh, we could have like lights maybe even on top. I want the window to like scream, "Look at me." That's the idea. Like, have you guys seen like the Gothic houses? Not Gothic houses, but like the Gothic era of castles. That they have like those extremely like detailed windows and extremely detailed like trims everywhere. That's what I want. That's what I want in this house. I want that. Which means the execution is lagging. It's lacking quite a bit. I want this to have a lot of details. Quite like it. Not enough. Still not enough. It's not enough. It's lacking something. It's lacking the wow element, I feel like. But how do I recreate the wow element? How do I make it? How do I make it happen? That's the question. How do I make this happen? I want the wow, but it's missing it. But how do I add it? How would I add the wow in the window? I don't feel like that's a question anyone has ever asked. How do I add wow on the window? That sounds like a dumb question, to be fair. That does sound like a dumb question. If this was a bigger size, adding the element would probably be easier because I could just like use stairs and stuff like that to make it. But hmm, hmm. I'm debating how I'm gonna do it. I am debating how do I do it. I could have just some chains, maybe even. I feel like chains are always like a safe option. But do I want to go with the safe option? Is the question. Do we want a safe option or do we want a good option? I can't add it on top. Oh, what a shame. Hmm. Do I want safe option or do I want to make it pizzazz? That's the question. Like chains are always a good option, right? Chains, you can never go wrong with some good ass chains, right? You can never really go wrong with it. Well, you can, but not by a lot. You can do a misstep and add too much chains, but that's usually it doesn't happen. No, that's too safe. It's too boring. It's too safe. No, no. It's too safe. It's too boring, and that makes it too safe. It needs something worse. It needs something that screams, "I was here." You know. Maybe something like that. See now, because they are unsymmetrical, it feels weird. If they were symmetrical, it would be fine, but because they are not, it's not fine. Hmm. Oh, I know how I can make it symmetrical. Oh, I am so fucking dumb. I am so fucking dumb. I could have done this way before. I could have made this symmetrical in the first place. Ah, fuck my life, okay. Fuck my life. Sometimes I don't think through what I'm doing. And it shows. You know, it does show quite a bit. So what if it's like that? Ooh, okay, now we're starting to get somewhere. Now we're starting to get somewhere. Hmm. What about if we go all the way around? So we have something like this, maybe? It needs a little wow still. I feel like it's still like missing that wow. Like something totally crazy and extra. Like, I feel like it's missing it. Just don't know how to add it. That's the problem is I don't know how to add the wow element in this house. So that's a problematic problem that I didn't think I would have, but here we are. Hmm. 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 No, I feel like now I do just took away the pizzazz. But actually maybe? Hold on. Hold the judgment, everyone. Hold the judgment. What if we do something like this instead? So it's on top and it's on below. Because that could work, you know? That could work if it's like on under, but it's also over. No, no. It doesn't look dead enough. It doesn't look. It doesn't scream dead inside, you know? It doesn't scream I'm dead inside, you know? That just boring. I needed to scream I'm dead inside and it's not doing it for me, so that's a hard pass for me. What about something like this maybe? Maybe? Better. Better, better, better. Maybe something like this maybe, maybe, maybe. Okay, let's see. No. For some reason it's still lacking something, but I can't put my finger on what that something is. Hmm. Maybe something like that maybe over here. And then up here as well. No, now it's just like it's like I'm redesigning the whole house. No. No, no. 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 The bush is too much. No. Because now it just looks like I'm redesigning the whole house and not just the window. No. No. It needs to be just the window. No, no, that's too far. Too far. It can't go that far. It needs to be just the window. Hmm. I don't even like this side part at all. What if I take this off as well? Let's just see. Let's start peeling off all the layers we don't like. And then see where we end up, you know? What's the worst that can happen? I feel like the window is boring. I want to leave the window. I want to leave the window and come back to it later. Maybe we'll do that. Let us leave the window for now and let's do the staircase upwards. Maybe that will help us with the window. Locate the window a little bit better and maybe even see what we want to do with it. Because right now, this is not working for me at all. Like, it's just not working out at all. So maybe once we have, like, the window, maybe we could do it later. Like, maybe if we have the staircase going upwards, we know what we want with the window. That could be an option. It could like show us what we want to do later with the window. That could be that could be a good idea. Fresh set of eyes can always help us a little bit. Here we go. Okay. Let's just start doing the staircase. Second thing, second. This is gonna be the entrance. No lights. Hold on. I'm gonna do a light pillar in the middle, going all the way up. There's probably not gonna be anything inside. I'm not gonna lie to you and say that there's gonna be something inside. There probably not. Probably not. I'm gonna say probably not happening. Just a hard pass for me, you know? That's a hard pass for me to do anything with it, really. Boop. There we go. Okay, and outside, maybe we could do like something like this. It's not great, but it could be worse. So works fine. Works fine. Boop, and then that's the entrance, and maybe even something like this, just to showcase more where it's leading. Make it make more sense, you know. Boop, door. We can get rid of you. Ta-da! Just to keep a little entrance. We do need a little entrance, so this is perfect. Entryway done. Staircase time, everyone. Staircase time. I want to start the stairs from here. And then we just start to go upwards by one. So that's going to be the staircase. Then that goes upwards. Something like this, maybe. And then from here, all the way there. Something like that. I think that will look cool. One option is if we do like just one stairs, because that could be also kind of cool. Just have like one stair going up. So like something like this. Then instead of having that, we have the upwards going. Hold on. That needs to be lower. Hold everyone. Hold on. Hold on. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. There we go. And then we pull this backwards. There we go. So it goes something like this. And then maybe this will go higher by one. There. So either one or we do like the actual staircase. So either we go like this or I feel like that could be kind of fun though. It doesn't make sense like down here, but it does make sense once you get up. Yeah. Let's do that because that makes sense to me. I don't know how and why it makes sense to me, but it just kind of does so. And also, it's gonna give it detail. It's gonna have a nice little ring going all the way around it. You know, it just seems like a fun idea. Boop boop. There we go. We're going high. Yay. Uh, there, and then we go. Boop. Oh, I didn't go higher. Fuck. There. Does that work? Do we want it to be on the side, just like connected to the side? Or do we want to pull it like backwards a little? So it goes like this instead? Because I feel like it would be better if there is like a gaping hole right here. It is a lot more circly, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, let's do that. Because it's a lot more circly, I feel like. It's more circle. More circle. More circle. And more circle makes sense. Ahem. There we go. Okay, we're going. Ooh. One option we could do is like if we go from both sides, we do like zigzag, 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 right? Zigzag. That could be kind of fun. So it starts from here, I think, like there. Yeah, and then it goes from here to here. Yeah, that's what we do. Let's do zigzag. They could like maybe meet here and do like a zigzag in the middle, and then one goes the other way and the other one goes the other way. Yeah. It makes sense. It makes sense. It's just a complicated version of what we're doing, basically. It's the same thing we did before, just a little bit more complicated. It's like a complicated version of what we did, and nothing more. Oh, that needs to be higher. Oops. My bad. My bad. My bad. I need to hire from here. There we go. Okie dokie. And then hire. And then we start going this way, I think. Or was it still one more? Maybe one more. I think maybe. I'm so confused on what I did. I'm so incredibly confused. I don't know if I did this. I'm confusion. I'm confusion. I don't remember anymore. Oh shit, wait, no. That way. That seems right. Seems right. Okay. And then that goes higher. Oh no, this needs to go way behind, like there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I almost fucked it up. I almost fucked it up. Don't worry. I fix. I fix. I fix it. I fix it. Oh shit, wait. Wait, 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 wait. I don't want it to be flat. Boop, there we go. Okay, fixed it. It's all good now. It's all fixed. There we go. Next, that side. And then we do here connection. And then we start going this way. I don't think anyone can use the staircase. I think this is gonna be purely decorative uh staircase. So what if we do something like that? And then we go, or that. Should it be higher? Maybe it should be higher. Hold on. Maybe we just go higher from that point, and then that point goes higher, which then goes two ways, right? Which then like separates and goes two ways from here. I think that makes sense. Then you can use the staircase though. Well, not technically, because, there's all these corners, but let's not talk about it. It's totally functional. Yep. If you believe hard enough, it's gonna be functional. That's the motto. If you believe hard enough, I'm sure you can make it functional. And then we do higher and sideways, higher and sideways. Boop. I think that could be kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie, this could be kind of cool. It's got a futuristic. Holy fuck, that was a hard word. But at the same time, it kind of can look cool. Yeah, and then we go to regular, like from one block away from it. Yeah, okay, that's actually kind of sick. What we did here, I think we did something like this, right? Like that. Yeah, 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 yeah. And now we just need to do the same, but on the other side. Up until the next side. Here we go. Boop, boop. Then that needs to be going this way. Oh, I'm going flat. Fuck my life. Holy shit. I forgot. I forgot that it's going flat. I don't like flat. Flat isn't a good thing. No! I remember! No! I fucked it up already! Shush! There we go. Okay, now it's one block away from the goddamn shit. This is harder than it looks. It shouldn't be this hard. I'm serious. It should not. It should not take this much to make circles. God damn it. And then that's up. Ooh, I need to start going this way. Oh shit, hold on. No. No. I think that's good. Right? No, it's something is wrong. Something is wrong. I did this wrong. I did this wrong. But like how did I do it wrong? Does it need to start like circling around from here? No, but it doesn't connect here. It needs to connect back here. Hold on. I might need like this. Hold. Hold, everyone. Hold. Oh, but it looks like it's, oh, because that's smaller. Oh, okay, okay. I understand. I understand. Let's do this side as well. I now understand what the problem is. I got it. I got the problem. Hmm. I don't know how I'm gonna fix it. I don't know how I'm gonna fix it. Is the next problem, I suppose, if you want to say it that way. Uh, I mean, it could. I don't know how I'm gonna fix it. That's main problem is that I don't know how I'm gonna fix it. So just gonna do this. They should be same both ways. Yeah, I'm gonna be on the problematic part now on this side as well. Hmm. I don't know what I want to do with this. Because, like, it needs to go higher. Now we're, like, on this side. But if we go here, as you can see, it's gonna be way many blocks away, right? I could start just, like, circling it around and bringing it that way, I suppose. I could do that. I could start circling it back in. I guess that's possible. Maybe it's not as much of a problem as I thought. Yeah, we just start snaking it around, so it's like kind of just makes it smaller, I guess. Let's just start snaking it around. Where did I start snaking it? Um, Here. Okay, I'm just gonna do it from here, and then we started snaking it inwards, I think. Ah, stressful. So stressful. There we go. Perfection. And now we just connect them. And we should be good. At least for now. So cool. There we go. Okay. And then soon we're in a connection field, which means we're gonna have to start going upwards again. But from the middle. Woohoo. Happy days. Yes, indeed, indeed. There we go. I think that's the middle this time. So let's start taking this that way as well. Hmm. Up we go. Up we go. There we go. And then I'm confused what I was doing in this part. There we go. Okay, now we're in the middle. Yes. Middle! Ta-da! We found it. And then boop, boop, and then we start going upwards again. From this side and from this side as well. Boop. Yeah, I think this is better. Because now we can just like, ooh, we could even, oh. Oh. I mean, I could do that. That's a little bit problematic, okay? This is like death. If you were to get here, you would die. Uh, that's a little bit of a problem, isn't it? There we go. Okay. Now it's like kind of snaking around, right? And then we had that going that way, and then that one going that way. And then it snakes to the other side. And from the top, I think it connects up there somewhere. Again. But I do like the one. But I mean, it could look more impressive if it was 2 blocks, right? It could be more impressive if it was like this. So all of these are like kind of connected to the next level, right? So we do like just like a little extensions, just a little extensions. It could look impressive, like more impressive. Boop, and then we have that over there. This one over here. Wait, that needs to be like that. Oh, this does not make sense. This does not make any sense. It's fine. It doesn't have to make sense. Nothing ever makes really that much sense, so I guess that's fine. If you just think not to think about it, then it doesn't make sense in nonsensical way, which definitely doesn't mean that it makes sense. But I want to believe that it does. So here we are. There we go. Okay, let's see. Let's see. See, that's much more impressive. Like you can see that much better. Okay, let's do that instead. Um, so we started from here, I think. Correct? No, one lower. Okay, one lower. From there? Yes. Okay, from there. Cool. And then we just do the little hearts until we get somewhere here, I think. Hearts, and then we do up. I think this will make sense at some point. Probably not. If it doesn't, well, GG, I guess. uh, there we go. I don't know why, but some for some reason this like bothers me a little bit. Huh. I don't know why. It just for some reason it like a little bit nags me, and I don't know why. It could be worse, but at the same time, it does look quite bad. Excuse me, Block. Thank you. Excuse me, Block. Yeah, that's way more impressive, right? Now it looks like you can actually walk on it. Yeah, we're doing the heart shapes. We're doing the hearty heart. We're doing the heart time. There we go. Okie dokie. And then we do this and this. I think I will do something more so like this instead. So it's not the same way on the like turning point, like this point. How do I make this make sense, you know? Because right now it doesn't make sense. And I don't know if I want it to make sense. Which makes even less sense. But it kind of makes sense. But at the same time, it doesn't make any sense. But it could be making sense. But it doesn't. But it could. But it doesn't. But it could. So, see, that's the problem. The problem is that it could make sense, but it really just doesn't. Even though it could, technically, definitely make sense. What about something like that, maybe? Wait. No. Wait, no. No, no. That doesn't make any goddamn sense. What about something like that? That let's just leave it to that and see. We'll see, we'll see. I wanna see how this looks with the hearts going upwards, even in here. Like up here as well. I want this to make sense to me. Even though it really doesn't at the moment, but it could make sense. In the future, it could make sense. So I'm just gonna believe like it does right now, and then we fix it later. Fix the problem later if the problem comes back. Boop, 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 boop. How did I do this corner? Did I just do this? No. Did I? No. There's no. How the fuck did I do that? How the fuck did I do this? No, that needs to be lower. Oh god damn it. Hold on. How did I do this corner? I'm so confused. I'm so confused right now. And then that way. And then that could go like this way maybe? Okay, fine. Let's do that. I'm not entirely sure if that's what I was looking for, but that's fine. That's fine. I'll do it that way then. It's fine. It could be worse. Could be worse. There we go. Boop, boop, boop. Then these go higher. Hold on. There we go. Next to it. Next to it. There we go. Better. Oh, shit. Uh, what about something like this, baby? Like that. And then we go inwards, right? Oh, it definitely needs to be higher though. Like inwards, higher by one. Oh shit! Wait, that and then here. No, no. Yes. Oh, okay. Now I get it. Oh, okay, okay. I got it. I got it. I got it. Took a while, but I got it. It's like I inverted the sport. Oh. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. It makes sense now. It didn't make sense earlier, but yeah, it does make sense now. And then one here. Yeah. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. I can get behind this. I can get behind this. Boop. Yep. Let's go with that. Let's just go with that. That works fine with me. Hold on. For some reason this is something is wrong. That is at the same spot. That is not at the same spot. Huh. Something doesn't seem right. Oh, is it just because these are not technically in the middle? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. I see the problem. I shall fix the problem. Problem has been fixed. There we go. And now if we do this, boop, boop, and boop. Okay, problem solved. Problem solved. Problem solved. Huh, hold on. And then we invert into here. Hold the horse. So if we have this, that is like this. Yes. And then we have one higher doing. Oh, okay. I got it. Got it. I don't know why. For some reason, it feels weird. Something about this just didn't seem right. Oh, gosh. Hmm. Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. Right. Now we just need to do this multiple thousands of times. Cool. There we go. And then from here as well, up we go. Uh, boop. And then that needs to be fixed. There we go. Higher. And heart. We go higher and we do a heart. There we go. Ooh, that's gonna be cute. Oh, for fuck's sake. Ah. No, I broke it. No, now I need to do the whole fucking place again. I'm not gonna fix that corner. That's fine. I ain't fixing that corner. I ain't fixing that corner. Nah, it ain't happening. I ain't fixing it. Okay, and then from here we go a little bit like this. And then higher again. Boop. And then boop, I think. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's see. From up where we go very near. From up here. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's just do this now. Uh, I feel sick. I feel very sick again. Uh, oh, for fuck's sake. Come on. No! Stop it. There we go. And then from here, we need to go here, I think. Yeah. Okay, now I need to figure out how I'm gonna connect these. Oop. I could do like upside down. Did I invert it like that? Yeah, okay, I did. I did. I just turned it the other way around. Okay, good to know. I just went higher, which is good. Okay. That makes more sense. Okay, we just gotta did a flippy flip here. Flippy flip happened, and now we're fine. Huh. Huh. I barely can breathe. There we go. Ooh, that's gonna be kind of cool, actually. Yeah. It looks kind of futuristic. I don't know for why, but it like looks a little interesting to me. Boop, and then we go there, and from here we go upwards. Just regular stairs. We go and up, and I think from here I start going inwards, like here. I think that makes sense. I think, what if we do something like this instead? Hold on. And then we do a little flippy flip here as well. And so we do a little flippy flip. Ooh, that could be kind of fun, actually. Yes. How many flippy flip stairs we have? One, two, three. One, two, three, four. So we would have four flipped. Okay, one more flipped. Hold on. Hold the judgment, everyone. So we have like this, and then we have the flippy flip, right? And then flip right there, and then we have the straight staircase going just up, just irregularly going up, right? From that part, yeah, and then one normal stairs, and then we go uppy up. Yeah, okay, and now we just flip the staircase. Flip the staircase, and we're good. Okie dokie. There we go. Something like this. No. Something is wrong. We needed to flip it, but I forgot how. Like that? Did I flip it like this? No. The flip is what gets me. Inwards. Inwards. Hold. Are they actually the same? Oh, I see what I did wrong. Oh no, they are the same. Oh, okay. Okay, I did it right. I just didn't believe myself that it was right. I just gaslighted myself that it wasn't right. Okay, I see. And then after that, we go here, which is an arrow. Oh, okay. I see what I did now. I see what I did. I see what I did. I see what I did. Oop, what if I do something? Because I need to start going this way, which means I need to flip the staircase again, which is gonna be hard because I just flipped it. Hmm. Okay, that could be next to that, for sure, for sure. Okay, let's see. Oh wait, no, that's wrong. Wait, no, did I flip it? Wait, wait. Oh yeah, I flipped it. Okay, I flipped it after this. Oh god, this is so many flips that I'm like just confused about the flips themselves. Like I'm confused by just looking at the flips. Hold on, wait, no, that's not right. Oh, it needs to like do the little L. Do the little L dance. Do a little L. Do a little L. But it's right kind of L, isn't it? No, that's the right kind of L, isn't it? Yes. Okay. Ah, there's so many things that I'm just confused about in this building. Like this building confuses me so much. I've never been this confused about building than I am right now. This building is confusion level next level, okay? Boop. Okay, that seems fine. I did never consider that staircase would be my doom. Huh. I didn't think staircase would be what gets me. But hey, here we are. Could be worst, I would say. Huh. 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 Houston, we have a problem. This is going too close to this. Hmm. Huh. I have a problem and I don't know how to fix it. I could do one normal here, but then it's not even with this one. And I don't know what I did with this one. Ah, hold on. I will fix the wall first, just so it doesn't bother me. Huh. Huh. What did I do on the other side? What did I do on this side? Okay, let's see. Once we are in here, we go. Oh, did I not do the little separation flippy flippy? Okay, separation flippy flippy doesn't happen. Okay, yes. Seems same. Flip. Oh, I did the flip later. That's what's up. Oh, I did the flip later. Oh, this needs to be the same flip still. Like this, I think. Correct, am I? Flip, flip. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does it need well one more to be flipped like that? That doesn't make any goddamn sense, does it? How does it work? It needs to go very close here. Oh, is this still the other way around? I am so goddamn confused right now. I I genuinely I'm confused. I'm so confused right now. Like that? But then that's under. Is it under here? It is kind of under. Uh, I guess it's right. I mean, it's the same as the other one. And then it goes from there to upwards. Yes. And then we have the twos. Yes. And then we have arrow going that way. Arrow going that way, I think. Yes. Arrow going that way. Arrow going the same way. But this looks wrong. Hold on. That looks wrong. Oh, because it flips the head. The next one needs to be flipped already. Okay, so it is flipped. Did I just flip it wrong way? Hold on. No, it needs to be flipped like this. Okay. Let's see. So it was flipped like this. Yes. I'm so goddamn confused right now. And then it goes like this, I think, or something. Right? I'm confused. flip and then it goes. Oh, the flip needs to go higher. No, but the flip is fine. The flip is going higher. I'm just. I'm lost. I don't really know what this building wants from me. I'm confused because this doesn't connect here at all. And I don't know how I did it. Because this does connect and this can't connect to the building. It cannot touch the building, but I don't know how I flipped it without flipping this. I don't understand. I do not understand. I'm gonna do this. So 3 from that block. Hold on. 3, 1, 2, 3. So that's even. And then it goes arrow that way. Arrow that way. Yes. It is the same, but it's still like confusing. And then what? And once the arrow has been flipped, wait, hold on. It doesn't flip. No, it does. Like, it goes that sidedly, and then that sidedly, and it flips. Hold on. So it goes that sidedly. Oh, I'm trying to flip it too early. Oh, okay, that explains it. Oh, that explains a lot. Okay. Okay, I see what I did there. I see what I did. There we go. Okay. Hold on, no, that's still... Wait, why is it so wrong? Wait. What am I doing? I can't figure this out. I can't for the life of me figure out what the fuck I'm doing wrong. I... I'm confused. I'm quite confused. I did it on the one side already, but I can't... I... I'm confused. For the first time in a while, I'm confused. I'm very confused. If I flip it here on this side, does it make sense then? I'm so I'm so incredibly confused. I... Huh? What on earth is this? It can't go like this, because then it connects here. My brain doesn't function anymore. 'Cause, like, that is like much further away from the the ceiling, right? This is much more further away from this since this. But the start is the same. But it should be on the middle. It's like it's in the middle, so they should be symmetrical. I don't I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I genuinely don't know what I'm doing wrong. 1, 2, 3 blocks, okay? Uh, it needs to be 3 blocks this way. Like 1, 2, 3. So it should be like here. Like this should be where it is right now. Like that should be the spot, right? This is where it was supposed to be. But how? How the hell did we end up there? How? How did we do this? How did we get here? How did we get here is the question. What did I do so wrong? I'm confused. I'm so incredibly confused. Right now No, because like if I do that, then it's uneven, isn't it? No, actually, now it's even, isn't it? It's even, is it? No, that's not even. No, it's even. Is it though? Okay, one, and then we just go one more this way. But just, I guess, let's see what happens. What's the worst that could happen? The same thing that already happened? I don't think so. There we go. And now we need to flip it. So now instead we go this way. And I think we did we do, yes, we did the two after, did we? No. Wait a minute. Wait, I am confused again. I'm confused. Felipe said that we just got that way. I'm doing something wrong again. I'm pretty sure I'm not this high up. Ah, this was really complicated building to do while my brain halfly functions. You know, that goes like higher, doesn't it? My brain really is functioning enough for this. Maybe we'll go back to this. For some reason, I can't figure it out. I know it's higher from some point. Probably one spot that is like wrong. Ah, I'm so tired. Holy shit. It's not easy trying to stream while you're sick as hell. But yeah, I think this is enough for building today. We've been trying to figure out the little curve thing for a while, and I don't know which block that I fucked up. Because, like, I know one block is probably fucked up, which is fucking up the whole next curve. Because, like, here's the thing about curves: if you fuck up one thing, the whole curve is fucked up. So, like, it can't be shifted anyway. Otherwise, it's just gonna be uneven from both sides. So if you want it to be even, you can't miss out. Like, you can't miss a one singular spot. Otherwise, it's gonna be just all messed up. So yeah, I do think this is gonna probably take us a couple streams. But yeah, this is gonna be the part one of building the little house. It's still not even halfway there because we still need the two connecting houses that's gonna be floating kind of next to it, kind of attached to it. And then we have the swirl. I do think if I haven't done the swirl, it probably would have been done already. I don't know if the interior is gonna be done at all at any point. We do have the outside. The windows still need to be done on every side. Obviously, the windows aren't done. Maybe even a chimney. Who knows? That could be kind of fun detail. And we do still have like the little houses like that are floating, like kind of like this the ring is as well. So there's still a lot of things we need to do in this building, quite a lot. But I do think I'm gonna just call it now because I'm very sick still, and I can feel not I'm not okay. I will give you guys my socials. I will send you guys to just chatting. Boop. There we go. That was fun though. I will save and quit from that server because I'm really sick. My brain's still like I'm genuinely not okay at the. I'm not okay. I can barely speak. Okay. Uh, not a great time. Remembered that we didn't. I forgot to save because like I was really sick last week. I forgot to save the one XP block stream. So that's very nice. Oh right, I was giving you guys my socials. Hold on. There we go. In case you want to check out other stuff that I do. I do have Twitter still. I'm not too active on it, but yeah, you can find stream stuff on there as well. They are still gonna come as long as Twitter is holding on Europe. It might it might be still there. We'll see. We'll see. I consider leaving Twitter, but since I keep up with like uh my model maker and like the artists and stuff like that, so it's possible that I, as long as I just can, I will be on Twitter. But I do recommend, if you want to be updated or you want to be uh doing some baking with us or anything like that, they are all gonna happen on Discord. I recommend highly Discord. Also, like all the invites, all the notifications are always, usually, most of the time, on Discord, like before Twitter. And sometimes they might be on just Discord, because I have horrible memory. But yeah, that can happen as well. So uh, I hope you guys had a fantastic time. Anyways, I'm so sorry. I feel very sick right now. Like I can barely speak anymore. But it was really fun. I'm probably gonna stream on Sunday. Anyways, it might be short stream, and we might start over the XP block, because I did forget to record it. I thought I had the recording done, but for some reason I forgot to hit save on the recording. So there isn't any recording. So we might do like day one on XP block next time, unless I find another game, because we haven't done like any horror games in a while. Holy shit! I almost lost my voice. God damn it. I haven't found any cool horror games we could check up, because that is also one thing I really want to do with you guys at some point. And as I said, I might download Java Edition, but I hold me on that one later. Hold me on that one later. Might do it. But since I don't really know how much my PC can handle uh play games, so we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. It could be fun to have a little Java Edition. I don't know any open servers that Java does have though. The Pixels, what is it called? What the fuck was the Pixels? Hype Pixels. Java Edition version. Yep, I totally know what's up with that version. Yep. The cool thing about being sick is the fact that I can't fucking remember what the fuck happens in Java Edition anymore. uh can speak. Give me 2 seconds. I coughed my lungs out. I will go get some more tea after this. I really need it. It's weird how like speaking feels after like you haven't said a word in a week. So unless we unless we count screaming nonsensical stuff, I guess that does make sense. Why I don't have a voice. To be fair, nonsensical stuff is funny. I sometimes I've been like, I'm probably the most funniest when I'm sick. Mainly because none of this shit that I do just makes any goddamn sense. But yeah. Mm. I had something that I was supposed to say, but I forgot it. I forgotten. Right. No, I don't remember it. Fucking hell. Well, I had something. God damn it. I was trying to hold a little, uh, what is it called, the conversation, but I guess I just brain hasn't really started to work right. Brain went bye bye. No more. Thank you. But yeah, I think that was all the things that I have for you guys for today. I am gonna hit the bed. I am so I feel very sick. To be fair, if I would have like guessed how sick I feel today, I would probably have still like holding off today. I did have a lot of fun, but Right now, I feel like I'm gonna hit the bed. I'm gonna probably pass out the second I hit the bed, to be fair. But yeah, I had fun nonetheless. I've heard that there's Java Edition has like maps. We could maybe if I end up doing Java Edition, like downloading Java Edition on my PC, we could maybe try some maps as well. Java Edition does have a lot of maps as far as I know. They work differently than they work on Bedrock, so I do have to probably do some research on them first because they do work differently than maps and mods on Bedrock. So yeah, I do have to do some research on that. I don't know how they work if they are like just anyone can basically download them. Are you downloading them? Are you buying them? I don't know how that works. I do have to do little research on it. I only know how Bedrock works. uh, but yeah, it might be coming soon as well. Because I know a lot of people have asked me about like Java Edition uh, maps and also like modded versions of uh, Java Edition. But since I don't really know anything about them, I've been like, I'm sorry, I know this is really cool map what we're doing right now, and I have no idea if this exists in Java Edition. Like for example, the one block we have had going on, the one block rainbow version. I really didn't expect to get so many questions if it exists on Java Edition that what I got, but like I got messages from people. Does this exist on Java? Can you play it on Java? And I genuinely was surprised how popular One Block was. So it would be kind of funny to show you guys like options for those who do play Java Edition as well. Because I feel like I only concentrate on Bedrock mainly because I know how Bedrock works. So but yeah, I've gotten questions about like one blocks, even the raft we did, and then couple other ones. I don't remember what the other ones were called. The modded versions we did, and then couple maps as well that we done. I've gotten questions if they are in Job Edition as well. So it could be kind of fun to try to find a map that is like the ones we have done already, like kind of like they are, but Java Edition version kind of a thing. I know they are not going to be exact because I know the map makers that had done the Bedrock versions don't do Java versions. So probably they are not going to be exactly the same and the same like map makers and stuff. But I could try to find like Java Edition version like that is a map that is similar. I It might take couple weeks, even couple months, because I really need to probably ask help from someone who actually knows how Java Edition works, because it's been a while. I might have to ask someone else. And also, I want my controller. I'm not using keyboard. I fucking hate keyboards. They are loud. There's billion buttons, and then if you misclick, shit hits the fan immediately. I hate it. I hate it. It's stressful. Keyboards are stressful. I don't know how you guys do it. I just don't understand it. It's stressful. Even writing with the keyboard is stressful. Let alone trying to play with it. God damn. But yeah, I have heard that it should be possible because I have like one that is like what is it called, like the stick, the USB stick like controller. So apparently if you add that into a PC you should be able to use your controller, which is kind of cool. I didn't know that was possible until like last week when I was sick screaming from the top of my lungs how much of a ninja I am. I don't know why we had real conversations with my friends when my brain function is like not there. But yeah, I will probably try to do some more research, maybe even ask around a little bit more how it would work and how can set it up. And then after that, we might do a little bit Java Edition version if I do end up like having that, just to kind of like see how differently it works. Because I know Java Edition is very different than Bedrock. So it might need some like I might need some like couple hours of just understanding how it works. But yeah, and then I will try to find you guys some maps as well. I wanna I know I asked you guys if you wanna do XP1 block or the horror map, but I kinda wanna get maybe the scariest map ever. I know it's called scariest map ever, so I'm going to assume that it has horror and it's scary. Says that's the fucking name. I would assume that it's scary because it's called scariest map ever. So we might do that as well at some point because it looked really fun. And I haven't done like real maps that have like stories and stuff like that. I've never done those. So I think it would be kind of cool to also like I know I haven't done almost any like story driven maps, which would be kind of cool to kind of get into because there's a lot of like story driven maps which I usually don't go for because I would have to play the game fully to actually be able to give you guys any kind of commentary on it, or even like to see if it's appropriate. Because there's some stories that are, let's just say, maybe would be better left not knowing. So that's the like the scary part of for me to do like a story driven map is just the fact that it could be anything. Like the story could be anything because there isn't usually like a lot of like uh what is it called? There isn't usually a lot of explanation on the map itself. Especially if it's story mode. Of course they don't want to give you the story. But there isn't like anything like about the story. It's usually just like this is what it looks like, cool, cool, right? But there isn't really anything like what the story is about. And I don't want it to be about like I don't want to do a map that has a story that is something that like it could be anything. There's some shady ass shit on the internet. So, you know, shady ass maps maybe not. But there's few maps that I've done like years ago which are cool. Wait, years ago, few years ago, maybe like 2 years ago more so. But yeah, that's the thing. So we might be doing the scariest map ever next time. Ooh, that could be kind of fun. I could get it for next time. So next time we could do scariest map ever. Ooh, spooky, scary. And then if you guys have any options for any horror games, because I really don't know any horror games. I'm really newbie on that area. Uh, we could do one of those as well, because I haven't done any in a while. So that could be fun. I am not probably gonna be playing the Harry Potter game or whatever the fuck it's called because it probably has a lot of DMCA music. I know some people were asking me if I could play it on stream, but it most likely has a lot of DMCA music because it's Harry Potter. So yeah, I don't know if I will play it on stream because I would have to like mute the sounds and stuff because you know, Harry Potter has quite a lot of DMCA music. Just to, you know, I was asked if I could play it, but I probably will not. Due to the fact that it definitely is gonna have a lot of DMCA music, so yeah, no, I'm not taking that risk. Taking consideration how much like background music in the actual like movies has as well. And then, of course, if there's like sounds that are, I don't know how far the DMCA is gonna go in that game, due to the fact that it's like it's what is it called, like the movie. I don't remember what it's called in English. Fuck my life. Anyway, it's gonna probably have a lot of DMCA stuff, so it would ruin the game for me if it's like heavily story driven, and then we can't hear like 90% of the stuff due to the fact that it's DMCA. So probably not. It would just ruin the game for me, so I'm not gonna be playing on stream at least. Maybe offline we'll be playing it, but due to the fact that it probably does have a lot of DMCA, so not gonna probably happen on stream at least anytime soon. I know I know some people were really hyped and hoped that I would play it with you guys, but the risk of having DMCA music is high on that game. Like in usual games, it's quite high up there, the DMCA music. But when it's like Harry Potter, it's definitely up there with the DMCA, you know? people try to people have tried to DMCA me for my own sound as well, like my own voice. So they definitely will be doing it for one of the most popular series in like long for a long time that has been. So yeah, no, probably not. But yeah, that's I wanted to just put it out there because I was asked about this last week, and I don't think I replied it because I was super sick. I just saw the message and I was like, I'm gonna talk about this on stream when I don't die anymore. So yeah, I'm sorry guys, but probably not gonna happen. It's most likely super DMCA. So yeah, no, I don't want to take the risk. Maybe if like a lot of people play it, then we'll see. But yeah, for now, no. Those were the main things I had. I don't think I had other stuff. I know this was a really long outro. I'm so sorry about that. I wasn't supposed to take a long time, but then I remembered one thing and then another thing, and then here we are. Okay, I will send you guys to the ending time. We'll see who we go say hi to there. Bye for you two.